Peace! Primey Hunter diving deep. Once again, I just needed to do that. I just needed to do that. I don't know why I did it. I'm just being silly. There's a reference. What is this video going to be about? This is going to be my second update video. That's right, I'm doing two updates videos in a row. Why am I wearing a hat now? Mostly so I can differentiate the videos when I upload them to YouTube, because I just kind of have them all in a bunch unlabeled and all that, and yeah, I kind of look the same. So why not just put a hat on myself? Why not? Why am I talking like this? I don't know. The infinite water gag just started, and now I'm just kind of personifying him. Don't know why, don't really care. Let's move on, people. Anyway, this update video, this is going to be just, instead of me telling you what it's about, let me just do it. It just wastes less time. Um, so I haven't really told you much that's been happening with me and my journey on becoming stronger, stronger Leo. Yeah, stronger me, stronger Prime. Um, well, basically, there's been the time, not really time. Um, five 5 weeks ago, I've started a challenge with myself and a friend of mine that we would be taking. Well, yeah, well, really, it wasn't really much of a challenge. It was just me and my friend said, okay, cold showers are cool, so let's do them. And we're doing the challenge currently. Well, at least I know I am. Haven't we talked? Excuse me. I haven't really spoken to my friend about it in a while. But basically, I've been doing this challenge with myself where I would be pretty much taking I'll be taking cold showers daily, and whenever I'd be taking whenever I'd usually be taking a warm shower, I'll do a cold one instead. And it's not that I haven't taken cold showers before prior before 5 weeks ago. It's just that I haven't been doing them consistently. So the idea was to do them consistently, to help build up discipline, reap all the benefits and the rewards of cold showers, all that good stuff. Um, so, and obviously, 5 weeks later, okay, so 5 weeks later, I haven't missed a single day of doing a cold shower. And that is something I'm really proud of, because I don't think I've shown this much dedication and commitment to something like this ever really, where I would be consistent with it every single day. And it's something I'm honestly proud of. I'm really, really proud of myself for this. Um, I honestly at first I, I didn't think I'd make it this long. Well, when I say make, yeah, I didn't think I'd be make it this long. I thought like I would be done like after the first week, and it wasn't easy. Like saying this right now, doing those cold showers every day for at least the first 2 weeks wasn't easy at all. I pretty much had to fight with myself and get myself to do it, whether I felt like it or not. And that kind of reminds me back to an Elliot video where Elliot Hole said, "Successful people do what they have to do, whether they feel like it or not." I kind of don't. Well, no, I don't agree with it. I just don't like the way. I would prefer to phrase it better, but I don't really know how to phrase it better at the moment. But I agree with it because like I've been living it really. There are times where like I felt like I didn't want to do it. I just didn't want to take a cold shower. I just wanted to just like give up. but then what I once I got myself to do it, I reaped the benefits of it and I enjoyed it. And one of the things that kept me going was not really determination. Um, not it wasn't really determination. It wasn't like that. I had the image in my head of, oh, what would I be like after I'd done this for like 5 weeks from now? What kind of person I'd be like? I didn't really have that mental image in my head. What got me to do it was I kind of came to the rationalization that like it wasn't really rationalization. I came to the thought that I avoided it. I avoided it because I was scared, and not necessarily scared of doing something new. And the reason why I was scared is because it was unknown. I wasn't. I've never done it before, and I wasn't sure what was going to happen to me doing it. Um, but I realized that the only way to take down that fear was to the only way to get rid of the fear was to face it head on. It wasn't like it didn't feel like I faced my fear. It was weird. I didn't feel like because usually when I go, oh, I have to face my fears, I would be really, really scared and just say, I have to be brave, I have to be brave, I have to be brave, I have to be brave. And then I do it, I feel good about it, but I still feel this fear from it. I still feel scared, or I felt weak about it. It's really weird. But when I did this, it felt like I was doing it because I wanted to feel the fear. That's the thing. That's what it felt weird about. I wanted to feel the fear. I felt like I was seeking out the fear, seeking out the challenge to grow strong. Because I know that like once I face my fear, I'll go stronger into the next level myself. And it was it was kind of exciting, and yeah, it was kind of exciting. Every time I just think about this, oh yeah, I'm gonna face this. It felt like yeah, just another dragon to conquer, just another dragon to conquer. No, no fear to stomp out. It felt really exciting. In a weird way, it I kind of felt like a shonen main character in the sense that like, oh yes, now this is the next challenge. Sorry, now this is the next challenge of my life. Yeah, I can do this, man. I can do this. Um, and it's not like when I say I feel like that, like obviously at first I felt really really, oh my god, I can't do this, I can't do this, I can't do this. But then like it registers in my head that oh, I'm telling myself I can't do this. I'm scared of this because I never had an experience with it. But I rationalize that if I don't ever do this, then I'll never have an experience of it. So I'll always be scared of it. So the only way to have a possibility of not being scared of it is to do it. And like that, like that mentality, it just led me to expand, keep pushing to expand my my comfort zone. Like just keep pushing the edge. It kind of felt like a sphere. Like this is the sphere. This is me inside the sphere, and I'd be pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing it open, and wider and wider, wider. Each thing, each new experience that I try out. And at first I'll be scared of it, but it's that fear that you need to feel. Like this is the thing. A lot of us remember a time, well, a lot of people I've spoken to. Okay, so I'll say me personally. Me personally, I do remember times where I felt really powerful, that I can do anything, that I was unbeatable, and a lot of well, me. One of the things that I when I'm in a crisis, I kind of think back. Oh, I wish I was like that. I wish I felt like that. So I kind of wait for myself to feel like that powerful, that empowered, that Superman, that I can, I will, and I must moment. I kind of wait for that to happen, and like, if I don't feel like that, I don't. If I don't feel that, I don't take on the problem. But the thing is, that feeling, it's not something that you're entitled to straight away. That's what I want to get across. That power you feel, that sense of power, that sense of strength, it's not something you're entitled to straight away. You only get that stuff. You only get that shit once challenge you challenge and you struggle. You do the struggle with, would I say fighting? Yeah, fighting your inner fears. Feeling that sense of weakness, that sense of vulnerability. Once you put yourself in that sense of vulnerability, that is where your true strength will come out. And it sounds like shonen jump stuff, but like that that's the thing. Like I feel like one of the things that these shonen jump, these old cartoons like Marvel, no, not cartoons, but comics like Marvel and DC, these heroes, I feel like those are the principles that they're trying to they get across. Like when we're at our most vulnerable is when we're open to the inner strength within us. Like, and that's what it felt like when I was trying to take the cold showers. At first, I was terrified, but like the first day, I remember I was like, I ain't going in it. I ain't going in it. I kept on procrastinating. I kept on doing stuff that would would delay it. And like one of the things that I made a rule to myself is that nothing, the day never ends until I go to sleep. Until I say, okay, the day has ended. My day has ended. I'm gonna go to sleep. That's when the day's ended. So what I would do is, like, that day is like it would be nighttime. I'll be about to go to sleep, and then I remember, oh yes, a cold shower. I can't go to sleep. I can't go to sleep because like if if you just relied on it like, oh, at 12 o'clock the day is ended, then you'd be feeling like if something happened like, oh, push to 12, oh, it's 12 o'clock, it's too late now, I failed. Then you'd feel like, oh, you failed because like you failed because of, oh, times the time of the day wasn't in your favor. But you have to realize like the time of the day is just like it's just something that we agreed upon that yeah, time is just some the time of the day or something. It's not. It's just something we agreed upon. Everyone agreed upon that at this point in time it's going to be 12 o'clock, and at 12 o'clock at this time called midnight, it will be the next day. But if you don't allow that to happen, if you don't allow your day to end, then your day won't end. In my opinion, your day ends when you go to sleep. So for me, at that moment, I was like, I'm not letting this day end. So I took myself to the shower. Obviously, took off my clothes and went into the shower room, and I stayed there under the shower, like having my hand on it and like just waiting for get myself to turn it. It would take me a while to get myself to turn it, like maybe 5 or 10 minutes or so, but eventually I'll just be like, yeah, it's time now. It'll be the now, and then I just turn it. I wouldn't wait for myself to go now. I just turn it because like I'll be like, oh, I just want to go to sleep, so I'll just turn it anyway. And at first, it felt uncomfortable. That moment when the cold hit you, it just go, ah, it feels uncomfortable. But then after a while of doing that, I de- doing that consistently, I developed other strategies um like on around the second week. That was the week where the Persona 5 trailer came out, and I fell in love with that trailer. That trailer was awesome. That trailer, like, I tell my friends about it, and they say, "Yeah, it's just a trailer, man." But for me, that trailer helped me a lot more. Like, it gave me something that I couldn't describe, and it was like the best. It had that trailer had the best effect on me ever. And one of the things I associate with that trailer is it's the music that was playing in it. I love that music. So what I did was I downloaded the music onto my phone, and then while I was having a cold shower, I was just like, hey, I got an idea. Why not put music on? So I leave my phone near the shower, put the music on, then go into the shower, and then I just started dancing, singing, just feeling alive in the cold shower. And then I just noticed that I don't feel that fear. I don't feel cold. I just feel energetic. I feel great. So I kept doing that for a few days. Then I just like, oh, I realized I don't need this anymore. I can do it on my own. So then I did it, and then yes, I was able to do the cold shower on my own, and it didn't feel nearly as bad as the first time. And then eventually, I keep on doing it, and I would be fine with it, and I'd be used to it. Oh yeah, it's just another day in my life. So that's pretty much my story, and that's what got me from through 5 weeks of doing it. And before that, like you've seen like the earlier videos, like I struggled to do the 21-day thing for ET, Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, ET the hip hop preacher, man. Um, I struggled to do the 21-day thing, and in the end, I didn't do it on time for it. So like I always I had the mentality that oh I'm just not a disciplined person. But no, with this cold shower thing, I started off small, and I built up towards it, and just using my strength, like. And the thing is, it's like you may feel weak at first. You may feel weak at first. That's okay. You may fall flat. That's okay. Like I may like this cold shower thing. I may have not had any relapse during that period, during the from 5 weeks ago to now, but there were times like those that it didn't just start 5 weeks ago. It technically started since I was born, and it took me from the day I was born to 21 to have an achievement like that. So it takes time, and you are likely to fail, but when you do fail, embrace that failure. It's a part of you. It's a part of your experience. It makes you who you are. Let that become your power and help drive you to getting there eventually, getting to where you want to get to. And remember, like it's not the um the goal that's important. It's really how you get there, the lessons you learn from it. Because like I was gonna save this for another video, but might as well the now's the present or whatever, however that quote works. Um, it's like say if you they were like say if you think about all the times you've made a mistake in your life, and though it might be painful, think about it. Imagine all the lessons you've learned from those mistakes, all the lessons that made you into a better person due to those mistakes that you've made in the past. If you had done the right action, the quote unquote right action in all of those situations, you would have never well you wouldn't have learned those lessons at those moments in time, and then maybe you would have had like a worse situation later on where if you had learned the lessons previously you could have avoided. Or say like if you always make the right choices in life, then you may be like, oh, you may think, oh, that person's more perfect person than me because he's never made a mistake. But because he's never made a mistake, he's never learned from those actions. He's never grown as a person. So he's actually you could say he's a lesser version of yourself. because you through those struggles, through those mistakes, you've learned. And it's not about not the most important thing isn't about whether you got something right or not. It's whether how you grow as a person. That's the most important thing. Like that's the most important thing for those actions. How you grow as a person, and like the lessons you take from those previous mistakes or successes or whatever, and how you apply them to now. So that's my thing at least. I'll talk more about in another video, like I keep promising. Um, but yeah, this is a real story, and this is about me, how my cold showers have brought me, gave me something that I never thought I had, the power of discipline. I wanted to share that with you, and hopefully, like through these videos, you see more of me talking about those types of successes that I've had. And it's not just me. Like I was Skype talking to one of my friends, one of my closest friends. Like he had the same experience. Like um, cause he does. His subject requires a lot of time because he's in uni as well. He's on his third year, doing biomed, and like his thing requires a hell of a lot of a time. Like we don't talk as much as we used to. We're gonna change that later on, but we didn't talk as much as we used to because it just takes up so much time. He puts in so much effort, and like, but one of the things he was neglecting was exercising, and like, about 4 weeks ago, he's been telling me about how what he started doing 4 weeks ago was he would not eat at all until he exercised, and like it'll be to the point where like he becomes so hungry that he goes, "I'm gonna exercise now because I want to eat," and then he's a lot fairer person now. So same strategy works with him, may work with you, may not. I'm just offering my experiences. Um, so yeah, this is just pretty much an update video, just letting you know about my current experiences. Like it's been like 5 weeks, maybe six. I don't know if it's been 5 or 6 weeks. I've lost count, and I guess that's a good thing because that just means, oh yeah, it's just kind of becoming a daily routine. Um, and it's that struggle that makes you stronger. Like I said, that sense of empowerment, it doesn't come free. You have to feel vulnerable. You have to choose to fight on to get that sense of empowerment, or something like that. Hope this helps. I know it helps me. So I just hope it helps you too, or gives you some sense of clue to find your sense of empowerment, or achieve your goals, or become the person you want to become. So this has been the Primary Hunter. Been 24-minute, 23-minute video. I'm satisfied with it. I talk a lot, but what can I do? What can I do, man? Like, anyway, it's been the Primary Hunter from me to you. I'm signing out. No, I'm not gonna sign. I'm probably gonna make another video. I don't know. I love making these videos. Stay just stay safe, y'all. Well, yeah, stay safe, seriously. And I hope these videos can help someone, anyone, like reach the happiness that they are searching for in their life.